It's usually regarded as America's game. This showdown hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Filled with tradition and pageantry, it's a game unlike any other, and one in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the honor and privilege to sing second. Welcome to MetLife Stadium, home of the Giants and the Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Handoff to the lone back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Steps away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Caught it in the backfield. It's Cherry. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. For just a fleeting moment, they thought they'd tied the game, and now it's right back to the drawing board after the flag. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After that disastrous first down, they're way back on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got the tight end. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs. It's Green. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cherry. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Good game. To the air on first down. He's taking the shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner route.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown! Off the boot, looking for his man. Slings it downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Navy quick to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Turning it off. Got some room into the goal line. And he... They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Pucks it out of the air. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Under fire. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That pass deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. All wideouts, no backs. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Going to take a shot on second and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Quarterback making checks. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Chair. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Shipman. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zero.
They put together an 81-yard. And Navy will go back on the attack. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just shoot.
Touchdown! They've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's...
And here comes the Navy offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your to go make a play and win the game right now?
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Got his man. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Lost a pass, and he's got to make a play. Makes the grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. back in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Makes the catch. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. It's got it. And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need, and now they need to cap it with a 2.
Man, what a great job by this offense. And listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's 2-point conversion time. You got to go to your script. You got these written down in this section. 2-point plays. You didn't know it was going to be this crucial, but late in the ball game, this will decide the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Stark. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The inside handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Touchdown, Midshipman! And they score first here in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Perhaps you're not aware the Army actually has more boats than the Navy, and today they also had more points. And as a result, they will celebrate a win in this rivalry game with the traditional Sing Second. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.